Sagittarius, and welcome to your Runestone and Tarot reading for the weeks ahead of July 1st to the 15th. I apologize if you hear any noise. I'm not in my usual location, so this is kind of even strange for me recording here. It's kind of interesting, but there are children out there, and they're pretty loud, and I did shut everything down, and I've tried to delay, but can't do anything about that. Oh, I think they're gone. Okay, well, the focus here is, what we're seeing here is something to do with, definitely money is coming in focus. Okay, like maybe even inheritance, legacies, you know, things like that. Maybe something, estates. Now, your partner's finances or joint finances are in focus too. Property is showing up. Dealings maybe with property. There is it could be dealing with financial institutions, you know, and it could be transactions. Pay attention to all of that. Maybe something will resurface. Taxes. Keep a close eye on your finances. That's one thing that is showing up here too, okay? Don't allow people to drain your energy. You have some people around like that, okay? Keep things private. Your projects, things that you do, okay? Use your talents also. That is really coming through here. Use your talents and your creative energy. So that is really coming through there. Big message here is for some, there could be love coming in, but I'm also seeing here that you really need to do a lot of things and focus on love, doing things that you've been wanting to do, things that make you happy, maybe hobbies. If you've always loved to play an instrument, you wanted to be in a band, you want to write music, you know what I'm saying, do something that you love is really coming through here. Now, you may get some advice or opinions of others, but you may not agree with it. Okay, so that is showing through. You know, it's easy to ask for advice for things you already know the answers to, but wish you didn't. Okay, so that's what's kind of showing up. It's the best way to explain it. Also, make sure advice that you do get has good intentions and your best interest, okay? Now, weigh out the advice, okay? That's what's really coming through here carefully. And be realistic. You know what has to be done to progress, to profit. Take care of even minor details, though, okay? So that is showing up. You know, things, you know, some responsibilities. Because if you don't, they will turn into bigger issues later. Okay, so that is what came up there. The feeling I'm feeling here is like with relationships, maybe matters of the heart, is it worth it? With some situations in relationships, it's a good question to ask. Okay, is it worth it? Okay, because we do see a little bit of tension here. Careful thought and clarity. Okay, but there is a renewal of faith with love. Okay, so that is aligning good. Communications will go well. Now, if you're in a solid relationship, married couples, or, you know, a partner couples, your home and foundation can expand. Okay, you may be moving in together if you haven't done that yet, or you may move into a bigger place, or there's something that's expanding. At the same time here, there could be talks of, you know, marriage or children, having children, because we're seeing that right there, okay? You are more to yourself and definitely into your thoughts here, okay? Now, others may be questioning what is going on in your mind, you know, what's going on with you. They're not used to you being a little bit isolated or so introspective, okay? Or they may be wanting some information from you too, so it depends. It is a general reading. Or they can be genuinely some concern for you because they just see maybe you're a little bit more to yourself, or, like I said, introspective. You are very creative and you're inspired to pursue some creative activities, okay? Writing poetry, writing songs, something like that. You know, it's a very good time for that. You've got this creative streak here. Follow your creative impulses, creative, your talents in that, and follow your dreams and wishes, okay? Now, for some, it's like, I see, yeah, right here, you may be like on stage or in the public or with a group of people, but you're going to be letting your feelings out. You're going to be expressing it more in creative ways. So that's really wonderful. High creativity here for sure, what we're seeing. Okay. So I'm going to pull a gemstone card. This is the deck I have. Okay, you got Dolomite. Have you wanted to do something creative? Are you very artistic? You sure are. Let your imagination flow and generate your insight into manifest. Let me start this again. Let your inspiration flow and generate your insight into manifest reality. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a nice meal, a pretty garden, an amazing photograph, or some sewing project. Regardless, now is the time to produce it. It will bring you fulfillment and purpose. That really did correlate with the reading. Okay, we were seeing that, doing everything with love, high creativity. Gave you some examples there. So that's very, very powerfully coming through. And let's see what this card has to say. Choice. Okay. Now, we did see here asking for advice, making maybe choices, maybe needing someone's opinion on something. But when choice shows up, this also can talk about, see the glare here, of creativity. You know, she's got these images in her head, and that it's the choices you make now that can bring in fulfillment, change your life in some way. So choices that you make now are probably going to be very profound. But, you know, it's always the best thing is listen to the guidance of your, you know, like your internal conscience, okay? You know, be true to yourself, make those choices, make everything, make it something that you love, something that you know that you want to do. So that's what showed up here. And let's see what the other cards have to say too here. And one more. Okay. All right. Okay, so you got the King of Hearts. It did come into reverse. You know, what I'm feeling here, this is, you know, your own good counsel, good advice. You've got good people around you. For some, this could be a relationship too. But when it's in reverse here, it is telling me again, really tap into your creative intelligence, your creative side, and also your emotions, and have, it's time to do what you like, okay? Don't procrastinate. That's another thing we're feeling here too. Okay, you got the 10 of clubs, you got the 5 of hearts, 4 of diamonds, and the Queen of Hearts. We're definitely talking about love and doing things with love. Here, high creativity again. Now, you're coming into this very, very new beginning, powerful new beginning. Now, the 10 of clubs always has a good omen to it. I love this card. This is sometimes your journey, your future. What you build now, you know, you reap the rewards later. This is a very good omen card. This can be talking about travel or taking a journey, you know, life's journey, period. But this can be talking about travel, long distance travel too. So I really do like this, okay? High creativity too. The 5 of hearts, it does show some changes in the matters of the heart, discussions, and also some movement. Sometimes that can denote moving. With the 4 of diamonds, this is building on your foundation. Home and family is coming in focus here. And when you got these two together, again, it's correlating here that some of you may be building something. There's some building a foundation, moving and expanding, as we're seeing here with the the stones. Maybe talks of children and that. This is also saving your reserves, your money. And this is really doing things with your heart, your emotions, tapping into that creative side, expressing yourself. This is also water sign energy too, so maybe they'll be very helpful, getting some good advice, good people support. So this is looking good here. Now, when we're looking at everything overall, it's take care, you've got to take care of your finances. Now, any financial obligations, save. With the Four of Diamonds, definitely it's talking about that when we saw that there. Save, conserve your strength and money. Okay, so we're seeing that. It's really a good time to cooperate now with professional partners, co-workers, anyone that has your best interest at heart, okay? Finding new sources of gain too, with collaborating and cooperating with professional partners and that. So we're seeing that there too. Money and managing your resources is in heavy focus for sure. For some who have not been on top of your, how do I say, on top of it, taking care of your resources, your finances, you might have to regain some order now, okay? Credit, debt, and start creating a leaner budget. So that is for some. So finances really did come through here, and really high creative energy. Well, Sagittarius, that was your reading for the weeks ahead of July 1st to the 15th. Hope you have a wonderful 2 weeks, and I'll catch you back here for your next reading. Until then, all the best, and bye for now.